Honorable Deputy Speaker, sir, thank you for giving me this opportunity to talk on the Central Universities Amendment Bill 2014. I appreciate the government's decision to establish another central university in Bihar, which will cater to the needs of the state. The bill says that since Bihar is a large state, there is a need for a second university. I appreciate the efforts of the government on this. The central universities have actually been very active in promoting very good intellectuals. The students of these universities have been catering to the prosperity of the country. There are many disciplines that are being taught in the central universities in the country. We have a central university in Hyderabad coming from bureaucratic background. I know this for a fact that many bureaucrats who are in the state government and the central government have been students of the Central University of Hyderabad. This is a very esteemed institution and people feel it a privilege to study in that central university. India has no lack of intellectuals. We have a huge requirement of these universities. While I appreciate the fact that Bihar has been considered for a second university, I would request the Honorable Minister for Human Resource Development to consider our state of Andhra Pradesh. Under the Andhra Pradesh Reorganization Act, a central university and a tribal university has also been approved for the state of Andhra Pradesh. I wish to bring to the notice of the Honorable Minister through you, sir, that there was a central team which visited the state with regard to the location for a tribal university. This bill actually refers to the territorial jurisdiction of a particular area while deciding upon the location of the university. Territorial jurisdiction means actually it should cater to the needs of the targeted group. The government of Andhra Pradesh has given a good proposal to establish a tribal university. I hail from the only tribal constituency of Andhra Pradesh. The land that they suggested is centrally located and it is a very vulnerable location for the tribals there. It is in the reach of the tribal community. It is located in a very serene atmosphere on a beautiful piece of land. Our Honorable Minister for Civil Aviation here is ready to offer a land of 200 acres to the government for the establishment of this university. I was with the central committee that had come for the review of this proposal, but they suggested that the faculty will not be able to travel so long to actually establish a university there. They were concerned about the infrastructure available there. I want to bring to the notice of the Honorable Minister that infrastructure automatically develops once the university comes up there in that tribal area which is now being completely neglected. The name itself suggests that it is a tribal university. It is also the sentiment of the tribals of Andhra Pradesh that the tribal university should be located in a tribal area which is actually convenient to all the people there. Hence, I take this opportunity to urge upon the Honorable Minister to kindly consider the location which our Honorable Minister has given. That will be accessible to the entire tribal community of Andhra Pradesh. Not only that, sir, there are many intellectual students who have been neglected, and many tribal students want to study in the central university so that they will also become assets to the nation. Hence, I would request the Honorable Minister to kindly consider this proposal. Thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity. Dear sirs, we beg to inform you that there has been of late considerable delay in the transit of our goods. This brings us several difficulties. We do not get goods in time. If we have no goods when there is a demand for them, we are undone. The delay in transit, moreover, affects the prices of goods. You know that the market price fluctuates from day to day. If prices fall by the time the goods are delivered to us, we shall have to incur heavy loss. Lastly, delay leads inevitably to shortage and demand of goods. A few months back, the transit from Chennai took only a week, but now it takes nearly more than 2 weeks. We cannot account for the delay. Kindly consider our position and do the needful to ensure quick transit of goods. While on this, we cannot help referring to the allied subject of safe delivery of goods. Some of the articles sent by railway parcel, though well packed and with the clear instruction to handle carefully. We are sorry to note on receipt are found to be seriously damaged. Undoubtedly, this is due to rough handling to transit for which railway is responsible as the goods are booked only at the railway risk and damages are recoverable from them. This could be avoided by proper and timely checks. Hoping to get a favorable reply and remedial measures in future. Yours faithfully.